Alright, hello everyone. So in today's video I wanted to show you how to tank the 5th anniversary event, more specifically the Gold Arena. Because even though it is fairly easy to tank, when I first tried it I did have a little bit of trouble trying to do it. But in addition to that, I tried to look up some guides on YouTube to figure out how to do it. And both of them were with like full tanks with a ton of survivability, and they also weren't standing still either. And of course I was trying to do this while standing still with a Paladin build, which is a lot harder. And of course, standing still during an event like this does have quite a few benefits. Pretty much the main benefit is that of course if somebody uses Finale or Crossfire, then it's going to hit all 3 of the targets rather than just one of them. So the strategy is actually pretty simple. Basically you're just going to be spamming Perfect Defense because in this event, even if you have a really good tank, because of all of the fractionals that those guys use, you're going to end up dying very quickly anyways. And really spamming Perfect Defense is the only way to tank these guys while standing still. And of course Perfect Defense, blocks most of that damage, and it's going to heal you too, so you can just stand still and stuff like that. But of course it does drain your mana very quickly if you just spam it throughout the course of an entire battle, so it's also very important that you place Decoy Shot. Now, if you're using a Paladin build, placing Decoy Shot is actually the most difficult part of this strategy because you don't have any ailment resistance. So you do need to make sure that when you're using Decoy Shot, that you have a nice quick combo that allows you to do that safely. So basically we have Shield Cannon here to stun the boss first, and then of course Berserk for the extra attack speed and critical rate, and then Decoy Shot itself with Swift on it to make it easier to place. Because if you don't get the first Decoy Shot down, it makes this strategy a lot harder to use. But I'm going to show you how to do that. So when you're tanking this event, it is very important that you target the Topaz Eater, because if you don't, he does tend to run around a lot and that makes him hard to hit, and that can make the run last a lot longer. But the issue with doing that with the Paladin build is that you don't really have any ailment resistance, and all 3 of these guys have an attack that can cause knockback to you. So I would actually recommend that you position yourself about right here. So the Sapphire Crusher is too far away from you to be able to use his knockback attack too quickly. And then of course the Topaz Eater is being stunned. Whereas then the Diamond Hunter is the only one left that can still cause knockback to you. However, because of the way that we are positioned, even if he does knock us back, it should be pretty easy for us to place our decoy back down, because we'll be safe from the attacks from both the Sapphire Crusher and the Topaz Eater. And of course, because of the distance that we are being knocked back, we should still be in range to place Decoy Shot down. So I'm going to show you how to do this. So as you will see during this run, we do get knocked back, but because of how we got knocked back, it is safe to place Decoy Shot again. And because we were already knocked back, we had some knockback resistance, and we are able to safely spam Perfect Defense. However, I am not really in a good position right now because I can be knocked off of the map, as you will see here in a few seconds, so it would have been a good idea for me to move right there. And then the last thing I want to point out is the speed at which I'm spamming Perfect Defense. You do need to make sure that you're spamming Perfect Defense as quickly as you possibly can, because if you don't, there is, because of how rapid all of these attacks are, there is a good chance that you might get hit by a very strong attack in between using Perfect Defense. So definitely use it as quickly as possible.